We're here with Emory head women's tennis coach Amy Bryant. And Coach, first of all, congratulations for a successful NCAA championship run there. Let's start with the individual tournament where Gabrielle Clark really came through, the first African-American woman to win a Division III singles title. Talk a little bit about that accomplishment and about her match in general.
Well, that's certainly a phenomenal accomplishment for Gabby to be the first African-American woman to win a national championship in any division. That's pretty amazing, but I couldn't imagine a better player, a better person for that accomplishment to have occurred with. Gabby's phenomenal. She's such a great athlete. And she's also a tremendous worker, and she listens very well. I mean, she really, over the course of this year in particular, she matured so much as an athlete. She figured out how to play to her strengths while, kind of covering up her weaknesses, but playing to her strengths. And really, she stayed so disciplined with picking apart her opponent's weaknesses. Even if she was playing against somebody that didn't play quite the way she likes to play, she would figure out how to beat them. And I think that really came from her. She had a tough middle of the season this year, and I think she learned a lot from that. She had a couple losses there that she learned a ton from, and she went through some stuff with her game as well. Just working on some of her weaknesses that eventually in the end became strengths. So she kind of dug herself out of the trenches and became a better player because of it.
Yep, and going to that championship match against Loxley Lung from Middlebury College, that's someone that she lost to twice during the year. What was different in that last match as opposed to the two earlier on?
I think it was the discipline. I think it was her being disciplined about how she needed to play to win the match, and her being very realistic with herself about what she was capable of as an individual player herself, what her strengths are, what her weaknesses are, and then just being disciplined in how she needed to play Loxley.
Now, going to the team championships, finishing third this year again, and certainly a good finish. Team really, I thought, played well in the championship match down the stretch, or the third place match down the stretch there. Talk a bit about the team performance at the NCAAs.
Well, I was really pleased with the way we finished. Obviously, it would have been nice to make it to the finals, but Williams is a tough competitor. They always are. They're seasoned veterans in this tournament, and they really stepped it up. But I was really pleased with our match against them. And for us to finish third, that's a great place to finish. We had some holes in our lineup this year, particularly in doubles, and so again, we did the same thing that Gabby did in singles. We played to our strengths, and we worked on just chipping away at our opponent's weaknesses, and our team stayed really disciplined at doing that through all three of those matches that we played at nationals, and in particular that third place match against Amherst was a true team effort. We played very well, and then ultimately the final point rested on Mika Padmanabin's shoulders, and she handled that pressure like a champ, like somebody who has been in that position before, which we have been because we play a lot of tough matches throughout the year. And she played for her team, and that's what this team is all about. It's playing for each other, and that's how we finished third this year.
Now, you only lose one player going into next season, but it's pretty special player in Zahra Dawson. Finishes with the most doubles wins in school history, second most singles wins in school history, 4-time All-American. Talk a little bit about her, what she meant to the program over the last 4 years, and also a special opportunity that she has coming up shortly.
Sure. Well, Zahra, the greatest thing about Zahra is that she's just a phenomenal leader. She's always been a great team player. She's so easy to work with. She's just a great kid, a great adult now, obviously. But she's it's really hard to have her graduate. It's going to be very difficult for me personally to go on because we definitely have formed a very strong relationship. But she's great. She's just calm as a cucumber always. That's the greatest thing about Zahra. She's always calm, and in any stressful situation, she just she stays steady. And we really tried to use her demeanor as our team motto this year when we got to nationals, and just staying steady in those pressure situations. That's what we tried to do. So she really, led us in that regard. she's an academic All-American. She's a athletic All-American. She's really just an incredibly well-rounded student athlete. She's going to Michigan med school next year. And we're just so very proud of her. And then, of course, the White House calls a couple days ago to get her information. They want to invite her to the White House for a special luncheon or ceremony for the anniversary of Title IX to celebrate that. And so we're really proud that they picked Zahra to go. And, I can't think of anyone better to be there representing D3 women's tennis. And, Zahra's phenomenal. It's going to be tough to not have her next year.
Well, certainly good luck in the off season here, Coach. Congratulations on a great season, and we'll catch up with you back again in the fall.
Thanks so much.